I bought my 40-acre ranch outside Cedar Hill for peace, privacy, and a life away from bureaucracy. After retiring from civil engineering, I figured I'd raise some goats, fix up old tractors, and enjoy Texas sunsets without anyone breathing down my neck. Unfortunately, I made one mistake. I used the Eastern Road, a stretch of paved access that crossed 300 feet of land managed by the Blackstone Ridge HOA. The ranch came with a deeded easement for that road, legally binding and recorded, giving me permanent access. But the HOA, led by a woman named Brenda Calhoun, didn't like outsiders using their road, even when the law allowed it. First came the passive-aggressive notes, for community residents only. Please consider using another route. Road for HOA members, not agricultural traffic. I ignored them. The road was my legal right. Besides, the other way to my ranch was a 12-mile detour through gravel and mud. Then came the fence. I came back from town one afternoon to find a fresh aluminum gate, complete with a keypad lock, blocking the only direct road to my property. A bright orange HOA sign read, "Private, access by permission only. Trespassers will be reported." I was stunned. I called Brenda, assuming it was a mistake. She didn't pick up. I emailed the HOA, no response. It was clear they were trying to bully me off the road, betting I wouldn't fight back. Big mistake. What they didn't know. I didn't just retire from engineering. I specialized in infrastructure and land use law. I've designed toll systems, access roads, and public-private easements in 3 states. I knew every inch of the law they were violating. So I got to work. First, I filed a cease and desist order citing the easement. Then I contacted the county recorder to reaffirm the original road access tied to my deed. I backed it up with aerial surveys, traffic flow data, and easement codes. When Brenda ignored that too, I did something bolder. I built my own toll booth. Right at the head of the road on my side of the easement, I hired a contractor to install a real gatehouse, an automatic arm, and a sign that read, "Private Access Road, $5 entry per vehicle. Residents with HOA tags must pay unless exempted by property agreement." Brenda was furious. She showed up the next morning, arms flailing. "You can't do this." I calmly handed her the paperwork. "Actually, I can. See, this part of the road is under my easement rights. You installed a fence unlawfully. I had the county remove it last night. But since we're in a gray area, I'm charging for all non-essential traffic, per my rights as co-user." She stomped off. But the residents? That was the fun part. They were livid at the HOA. They had to pay $5 every time they drove through the eastern gate, even if it was just to drop their kids off at school. The line at the booth grew daily. I wasn't trying to make money, but the HOA had pushed too far. Within 2 weeks, Brenda was facing a petition from over half the residents to have her removed. The HOA held an emergency vote. She was ousted. The new board reached out and offered an apology and a formal agreement to respect the easement. I dropped the toll the next day, even donated the $3,400 I'd collected to a local animal shelter. Now the road is quiet again, and my ranch is back to normal. No more fences, no more HOA drama, just goats, tractors, and sunsets. And a shiny toll booth that now serves as a friendly reminder: don't build fences where rights already exist, especially not with an engineer at the other end.